We're just trying to make awareness of a lot of women being missing these days, you know.
I understand.
I know you've been seeing it.
Oh yeah, it's crazy.
If you got a wife, you got kids, and you got people out here just snatching them up.
Well, you guys are doing a wonderful job, man. I appreciate all y'all's help.
Shalom, Israel, Most High in Christ, blessed Captain Palu with Israel United in Christ. What we out here doing today, we out here in the neighborhoods trying to find our people, all right? What you see above us is the missing people flyer. In our neighborhoods, in Oklahoma by itself, it's 121 reported cases of people that's being taken for sex trafficking. So there's no news about it on the internet. There's no way to find out. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna take matters in our own hands to make sure that we're going into the neighborhoods and searching for our people, all right? So that's what we're doing. We out here campaigning for the missing people campaign to make sure that we put in our brick in our community so we can bring our people home, all right? Most of the people that's being taken is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans in our communities. So we must do something about it. And I challenge you to do something about it as well, all right? Shalom, Most High in Christ bless.
Israel United in Christ. We are not a hate group. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group. Israel United in Christ is a nonviolent, Bible-based movement. We do not advocate or condone any acts of violence against any race, ethnicity, or gender. We advise that if anyone hears or knows of any plots to cause harm to anyone or to break the laws of the land, you must contact the proper authorities to bring awareness to any possible threat, as stated in Leviticus chapter 5, verse 1. Shalom, Israel, Most High in Christ, blessed. Welcome to another edition of Precept upon Precept. I like that. Go ahead, Gordo. Yes. This is Precept upon Precept. I'm Officer Matthew to my left.
Officer Mikha'el.
To my far left.
Officer Micah.
And to the far left.
Officer Akim.
And we got a good show today. We gonna make some of y'all mad. We gonna make some of y'all happy. More people gonna be mad than happy. But so what? Medicine don't taste good.
No, it don't.
But it's necessary.
Yep.
That's right.
Yeah. If you got an upset stomach, what your people used to give you? Castor oil?
Castor oil, that's right.
Tell you, castor oil is nasty, bro. Make you throw up.
Black castor oil.
Make it
But-
get your bowels moving.
But it worked. That sickness will leave you. But before we get into that, we want to get with Officer Micah with the Watchman Report.
Shalom, Israel, Most High in Christ blessed. Let's get right into it. I don't want to hold the show back. First article, Bill Gates' money manager reportedly told a black employee she lived in the ghetto and made sexual comments about female colleagues. Where's the outraged black women community at with that one? Next article, please.
Good point.
White woman sues over termination after calling police on black man in Central Park. She said they didn't examine the whole matter when she tried to weaponize the police to get her brother killed.
What the hell is this?
Thank you. Next article, please. Marcus Rashford receives at least 70 racial slurs on social media following Manchester United's Europa League defeat in Villarreal. So they don't like you can play their sport, shuck and jive. They still gonna call you the Negro. Next article, please. Two wrongfully convicted brothers awarded $75 million after spending 40 years in prison. 40 years.
Now, dog.
Damn. Next article, please. It turns out all those woke white allies were lying. Black Lives Matter is losing traction. They losing members. Next article. Come on, where's it at? On top. Oh, this is Sasha Johnson shooting, 5 men arrested on suspicious. That's not the title. That's not. Just skip that one. Go to the next one. Just for time's sake. The San Jose gunman appeared to specifically target his victims, sheriffs say. So keep those. Y'all can go back and read that yourself. And last but not least, lawsuit filed challenging Arkansas near total abortion ban. People want to keep abortions going in the event that it's a they filed an abortion saying that it's happening too frequently. But they're saying that they'll make exceptions if it's in the mother's life is at risk and they got to choose between the mother and the child. So pretty much the people are outraged because they want them to stop aborting babies. And this concludes the Watchman Report.
Hey, shalom, shalom. So, hey, those are some heavy articles, man. Heavy
Very,
articles.
very.
Because, the Black Lives Matter movement, the sodomitises, they got some internal feuding going on.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of internal feuding going on. One business owner, one female CEO once said she would never go into business with all females because it wouldn't last a month. After a couple weeks, they'll be catty, they'll be jockeying for position, or they would try to be too friendly with one another and there would be no order. So the company would just go down.
Exactly.
I saw that on Bear Grylls.
Yes,
That was Bear Grylls.
that Bear Grylls. What is Bear Grylls in Volume 2?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Season 2 of Bear Grylls. Y'all need to watch that. Y'all need to watch it. All y'all independent. I don't need no man. All right.
It should
All right. They had to alter the rules in order for them to not die. So let's remember this.
That's the answer to what would happen if all of the men disappear from Earth. What would women do?
Die.
That's the proof.
They would die.
That
You're
show,
gonna die!
That show is the proof.
They would die.
They said, let's set up structure. No, we're going to just co-lead it together. And we saw how that worked out.
Yep.
Yeah.
So today we are still going into signs of the times. All right. And this sign of the time we're going to get into is the mental instability of our people. The cognitive dissonance of our people. Can we get that real quick? The cognitive dissonance?
Pull that up. Cognitive dissonance. There we go. Read that.
Cognitive dissonance. The state of having inconsistent thoughts, beliefs, or attitudes, especially as relating to behavioral decisions and attitude change.
That's heavy. It said the state of having inconsistent thoughts, beliefs, or attitudes. You know what the inconsistent thought is? Give me toss to and fro. The inconsistent thought is, yeah, I heard that I'm an Israelite, but I'm not going to do that because we got to go back to the wilderness.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yeah, I know that I'm an Israelite, but I'm not going to follow that because the man is over the woman. Yeah, I was a part of an Israelite congregation, but somebody else had a problem, and I decided to leave.
Think God is not going to hold you guilty for that?
Read it again.
Ephesians chapter 4, verse 14. That we henceforth be no more children, tossed to and fro.
So cognitive dissonance, when it says inconsistent thoughts, beliefs, or attitudes, that's you being tossed to and fro. You're not stable. You're not rooted. You're not grounded. That's how all of these things come into play. Read.
And carried about with every wind of doctrine.
Everything they have, whatever they hear, that's what they believe. Read.
By sleight of men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive.
Meaning, they got people out here that's running game on you, and you fall for it every time.
Every time.
Every time.
Hey, officer, I don't want to jump ahead, but That also go with these wigs, makeup.
Bruh, that's the second half of the show. That's the second half of the show. We gonna get to that. We gonna get to that. First, we had to get to the psychology part. You know what I'm saying? The root. So
Take your time, young man.
yes, Mama used to say. Now, go to the first article that I posted. Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, bro. It's some stuff. It's some stuff. So, the first little bit of cognitive dissonance that we got to address is this here.
That's peace right there. Look how eloquently he's pointing that machine gun at
Because apparently our people think that when Esau says something that's for our benefit, so-called, that they actually mean it.
The hell is this?
Oh, we're in a post-racial society. Really?
Really?
Really? Really? So Ahmaud Arbery was murdered for what? For what again?
Jogging while black.
Botham Jean.
Botham Jean was
Eating
his
ice
own
cream
house.
while black.
Yeah,
shot
black.
shot for what again? What happened?
Eating ice cream while black in his own apartment.
We have to pass laws in order for our brothers and sisters to wear their natural hair to their job?
Yeah, but it's
Really?
post-racial.
But it's a
though.
post-racial society? Really? Huh. Let's see this.
Palestinians clash with Israeli police in Jerusalem after Gaza ceasefire takes hold.
You got to understand something. The Israelis are the number one ally of America.
Mm-hmm.
Number one. They called the ceasefire. You know what the Israelis said?
No.
We ain't called no ceasefire. Y'all called a ceasefire, not us. Because who's backing them?
Big Brother USA.
America. So you gotta take a step back and really think about it. If America is backing these people and they go into war, what do you think is happening behind the scenes with us?
Maybe they don't remember last week when Biden, he sold how many weapons to the Israelis over there? Like 700-something billion?
$740 billion.
So he didn't sell them that to put them in the closet.
No.
Hey, if he used that.
So I mean, what's really going on? What's really going on? They're militarizing the police here in this country. And you think that nothing is going to happen, but yet y'all want to run and protest every time something bad happens to our people? Where is your mind at? Give me Ciroc 10. Or
Hey.
10 and 12.
Real quick, while we getting that, just take it back 30 years, right? There was a saying that came out that Esau started. Peace in the Middle East. And this is the biggest sign of cognitive dissonance ever. Our people ran with peace in the Middle East. The only way there'll be peace in the Middle East is when we return home.
That's it. That's it. Yes. Yes.
Sirach chapter 12, verse 10. Never trust thine enemy.
Never. Did it say sometimes?
Never trust thine enemy.
A couple of times is good.
Never trust thine enemy.
Read.
For like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Meaning, they could try to hide it all they want. But underneath all of that, that paint is going to wear away and that rust is going to come through. Meaning that fake persona that they put on in front of your face when they smiling in your face and talking bad about you behind your back, eventually it's going to come through. Just like that article that you just posted, white people's lies to the Black Lives Matter movement is starting to come through. You're starting to realize that they never cared about you in the first place. But you know, this got to happen. Because a lot of y'all think, well, not all of them. If they had a choice between you and their people, who you think they're going to pick?
Officer, that's a heavy point. You know, that scripture you just read, my previous employer, he's an Edomite, pretty substantial rank in what I used to do. He said the only way for that situation to change over there, and this was his direct quote, complete eradication. eradicate all of them, kill them. That was if he had his way, that's what he would do. That's how that's Esau. That's how they think. He said, wipe him out.
Well, honestly, that Edomite was in the spirit.
He's in the spirit. Yep.
Because that's exactly what Christ is going to do.
Bring it out.
He's going to gather them in the valley of Jehoshaphat, and and it's going to be total eradication.
What did he say? He said, wipe him out.
Yep. So the reason why I wanted to bring this article out was because a lot of our people tend to think that this country is not going to be destroyed. They tend to think that these things are going to go on forever. They're going to forever be in Instagram models. They're going to forever be LLC holders, sole proprietors. Because y'all ain't employing no damn body. Y'all just creating jobs for yourself. Big ups to you for doing that. But that don't make you a boss.
Hey.
You created a job for yourself in a niche market. Let's not get ahead of the game here. All right? So what we have to understand is the people who are against us, they're doing this. They're running the world. They're the ones starting the wars. They're the ones funding the wars. They never do anything without really thinking about it. Like the scriptures say, the inward heart of all of them is deep. Go to the next article, though. Now we're about to start hitting home. I had to show y'all one thing that you better get your head out the clouds, because destruction is coming, and they're fighting in our homeland.
Hey, the clouds was a nice way to put it, because I was thinking something else.
Yeah, you got to keep it PG.
Yeah, all praises.
Got to keep it PG. Go ahead. Go to the next article. No, yes, that one. They're kicked out of the store because of the attire.
Oh my goodness.
And this in New Orleans.
The crazy thing is they be thinking the restaurants be wrong. They think like
wait till you read the article.
Wait
till you read the article.
When the brother,
It ain't never their fault.
no
Never.
accountability. Remember when that brother threw him out? They wanted to he spent like millions of dollars setting that up, and they wanted to come in his organization and twerk. They told my check, please. No, get the hell out.
and he was trying to uplift black
Thank
people,
you.
and he put them out because they shaming black people.
Exactly.
And they mad at him.
Right.
I'm gonna let y'all know something.
Niggers.
Something that you might not know. The only clowns that like y'all when y'all twerking all the damn time online is thirst bucket Negroes. Negroes that don't got nobody, can't really get nobody, but they got the internet.
Them simps.
Yeah.
Simp.
And they mama baby.
So the simps that jump in your comments and all of that stuff, making you feel good, that's the only people that do it. You will never find a husband that way. You can get body goals and maybe attract a man or two to smash, but that's all you gonna be. And then like Deacon Lobby said, when your cookie hanging out, then you gonna want to slow down and get a husband. Now he gotta break his back to take care of you, and you'd have been ran through. Take it from men. We know what we talking about. We know what men want.
And even though you might think so, those back shots are not your best assets, because you were created special. The Most High says y'all are special. Y'all have way more to offer than that.
You're gonna learn today.
Yep. And they fail to realize exactly how many perverts are in the world.
Right.
They fail to realize that, like,
sickos out there.
like they fail to realize exactly how many perverts. Now I know y'all online. Now I'm about to say something that's gonna hit home for a lot of them.
Bring it out.
A lot of y'all that's online. I know y'all saw Players Club. I know y'all saw Players Club. Y'all remember Stanley, right?
Whoa.
Stanley followed
Creepy
Diamond
Stanley.
home.
Yep.
Myron.
Followed her home. Myron, that's his name. Myron.
But he was a stand. But he was a
Myron,
stand.
hey, Myron followed her home. I always make sure you get home at night.
What?
Telling y'all.
So that means he been doing it.
Look, these y'all with these OnlyFans, y'all with these Instagram photos and all of this stuff. They got dudes that be looking and seeing where you at.
They be lurking.
And
Y'all
they
be
feel
marking
entitled.
y'all. Hey, they be marking their location.
Y'all geotagging y'all locations.
Yep. They be marking their location, looking. I'm telling y'all are going to put yourselves in a world of hurt. And then y'all gonna want us to put
Get
out
some help.
she's missing posters everywhere for you.
Yep, because what
A
happens?
lot of them
And you
missing persons
didn't
is
you didn't
exactly
you didn't
that.
attracted a sicko to come and look for you because you want likes.
Because they get hit in their DMs, and
Yeah.
then now they saying, I give you 500 to do this. I give you 600 to do that. Hey, meet me here. I give you 550. And then next thing you know, that missing poster go up.
Hey,
They got
that's what a
snatched
lot
up.
of them women do when they go to Dubai.
Mm.
When they go to Dubai, and a lot of y'all that done been there, y'all know what I'm talking about.
Oh, so they go to Dubai to get that Arab money, huh?
Yeah, they get Arab,
Yeah.
they get Arab everything.
They ain't telling you what they're doing to get that Arab
They
money.
get Arab everything over there. They get treated like a dumpster, and then they come back home like ain't nothing happened.
Mm.
I know what y'all be doing. I know the people that's over there.
Message.
Let's see what this say.
Teen says she was kicked out of restaurant because of her attire. Restaurant responds.
Oh,
Let's get this.
she was kicked out because of her attire. Now,
Can we,
I just want to say this. You get what you got, officer. I just want to say this. Look, you got to understand this. You got to understand this. When we was in the world and we was going to the club, if you was in real nice clubs, the club had a dress code.
Yes,
And if you didn't match the dress code,
you wasn't getting
you got
in.
kicked out.
You wasn't getting
Or you
in.
wasn't getting in, period. So for you to get kicked out of a business and you mad,
There's something wrong.
that
with
goes to show you the cognitive dissonance of our people. Because on one hand, they good with that rule of having certain things that you got to wear because they could stunt,
Mm-hmm.
they could shine.
Yeah.
But now when you got to be professional, now the business owner, there's something wrong with them. Go ahead, get what you got, officer.
Proverbs chapter 7, verse 10. And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of an harlot.
Because back then, my uncles and my cousins, grandfather, pops, they would tell you, look, boy, that's how a hoe dress. A harlot. That's what they wear. Now, today, you really can't tell. That's she's old enough to be my daughter. Your daughter not supposed to be leaving home like that. She is not supposed to be walking out into a 17-year-old. You in somebody's professional establishment dressed like that?
But she'll be the one that's dressed like that when you tell her, hey, you ain't gonna attract nothing but a nigga that's looking to drop a load in you. She'll be the one to holler back, that's what I'm looking for.
And we've heard that.
Heard that.
Yes.
We've heard that. Those exact words. Did you get the scripture?
It's those types. Because we was doing a missing persons here in New Orleans, and she is her type that be on them posters.
Yep.
Yeah. And they oh, somebody tried to snatch my daughter. She's bait.
And then they'll say, why the men ain't protecting me? Well, we give them the answer, and we tell them, look, cover yourself up.
Because you want to know why? I'm gonna hit the audience or something. In case you didn't know. Protection come with rules.
Yep.
That's right.
I don't know if y'all know this or not. If you want a man's protection, you better follow a man's rules. Case in point, you protect your children. You tell them, don't be outside after this time.
Yep.
Why do you tell them that? In your mind, I know what's out there. After 8 o'clock, ain't really nothing out there but a bunch of freaks and weirdos. And I don't want my child in the middle of that. But does your child see it like that? They see it as you holding them back and you stopping them from having fun. They look at it as oppression. But you know what it is. Same thing with us. We trying to tell you, cover yourself up. Don't be out there looking for the attention of every man. Y'all look at it as oppression. But we know what's up. We know what you're going to get into.
Check this out. They say they want protection, but how can I, as a man, protect you when you trying to stand out front?
Yeah.
You got to be behind me for me to
Thank you.
protect you.
Bring it out.
Yep.
Hey, Officer Matthew, I'm going to jump up to verse 9. It says
Say what you
what's
just
out
said.
there after dark.
Go ahead. Read that.
Proverbs 7 and 9. In the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night. And behold, there met him a woman with the attire of a harlot.
So who's out there in the twilight, in the evening, in the black and dark night?
A woman with the attire of an harlot.
Ho.
Oh,
They are out at night. That's all that's out at night. If you really think about it, unless a woman is going to the store And if she has a husband, the store run is going to be made throughout the day.
There you go.
Yep.
I don't really know. I personally don't really know too many husbands that's going to let their wife out the house at night. If there's something and it has to absolutely be gotten, I'll go get it. Why? Because I don't want my wife out there in the dark.
It's protection.
Is it oppression? No, it's protection. Because if something go down, I can handle myself. She may not be able to. So, let's read this article.
The New Orleans Police Department was called out to Lula Restaurant and Distillery Tuesday night. 17-year-old Sanai Butler and her family went there to celebrate her high school graduation.
Wait a minute. So her family.
Her family allowed it. This
Her
is
family.
that enabling. Give me that Ezekiel.
I'm gonna fall back.
As is the mother.
14, 16.
I'm gonna show y'all something. We talk to a lot of sisters a lot. We talk to a lot of brothers a lot.
It's Ezekiel 16:44. Okay.
The thing is, a lot of y'all's parents were toxic. And they tried to raise you to be toxic. Your mama is unmarried. Soon as you go get a husband, she got a problem with that. Your sister was unmarried. You got somebody, she got a problem with that. Your cousins, your aunties, your grandma, they ain't got nobody. You walking around the house smiling. Girl, what you smiling so much for? They hate when you mad, when you happy.
You gonna let them tell you what to do?
Yeah.
They try to get you where they at, single.
They
and
gonna
dying
put
alone.
all that. Oh, girl, do you don't know that much about him? Y'all get married already. It's only been 2 years. You don't know what that man got. You don't know what he could be doing. Look, watch this movie. Come watch The Color Purple with me.
Yep, uh-huh.
Look, you see what Mister
He
did? That boy
whooping
gonna
her
treat you
ass.
just like Mister. Uh-huh.
They be,
And he know his daddy too? Oh, yeah. He got a mama and a daddy at home? Oh, yeah. You better watch it because, you know, them boys with the daddies, they daddy always control them. They going to be just like they daddy, controlling and abusive.
sisters be so jealous they try to start fights at the wedding.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh gosh.
We've seen that too.
Yes.
Try to start a fight at the wedding because she jealous. I ain't never liked her in the first place.
Yeah.
But that's your sister, though. Read that.
Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 44. Behold, everyone that useth proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, saying, as is the mother, so is her daughter.
As is the mother, so is the daughter. Bishop brought it out once before. My grandpa said it to me. If you want to know, my daddy said it to me too. He said, if you want to know about a woman, meet her mother. 9 times out of 10, she going to grow up to be just like her mama. So if her mama was submissive to her husband, she's going to be submissive to a husband. If her mama was loud, ratchet, and uncontrollable, this what you going to get. Read that article.
Witnesses shared their accounts on social media, saying the police were called because the owner felt a young lady's outfit was inappropriate. She was wearing a midriff halter top. Butler said after celebrating her party at the restaurant for hours, she was approached by one of the managers. I went to the bathroom. She approached me and asked me if I had a shirt. I thought she was asking if I had my college shirt because that is why people were clapping for me. She kept repeating herself, and I was like, what do you mean?
You got to understand something. Everybody wasn't clapping at you for that. They was clapping at what you had on. So now there's a fresh piece that's out of high school ready to go into the world. And they celebrating the fact that, hey, here goes another baby mama for the black race. Hot girl summer. Always end up in STDs and babies. A lifetime of misery. Read.
Sanaa said she told her mom and that her mom politely asked one of the owners what she meant. You were here when we walked in. If there was anything wrong with what she had on, you should have said something at that time.
Go back and read that first sentence again. Sanaa said
she told her mom and that her
told
mom.
who?
Her mom.
Why she ain't tell her daddy?
What is the daddy?
He not there. And 9 times out of 10, if you ask why, it's the man's fault that he's not there.
The owner probably was a man too. Says you were here when we walked in. If there was anything wrong with what she had on, you should have said something at that time.
You got to understand something. That is the restaurant owner.
Mm-hmm.
That's not their job to look at every patron. It's the waitress's job, the hostess's job to look at the patrons.
Yep.
So the manager's probably off doing whatever. Managers don't see a lot. They own with their business. They might pass by, see if you're doing all right, and they keep it pushing. Read.
Said LaShawn Butler, Sanaa's mother. Not after we had spent well over $2,000 at your establishment. This is when she called the police.
So I'm taking it, those words weren't verbatim.
Nah.
Nah.
She ain't gonna call the police if you calmly saying these words, but go ahead, read on.
The restaurant does not specify a dress code on its website. When asked, the general manager said casual attire is usually permitted.
You got to understand where you at. You got to understand where you at. Louisiana is an at-will state. Louisiana is an at-will state. New Orleans, contrary to popular belief, ain't the same as Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
New Orleans got its own set of rules.
Yep.
Remember, during certain times of the year, all of the laws except for murder go out the window.
It sound like the purge.
So they can change the rules whenever they feel like it. If they feel like you got something inappropriate on, one manager may think, okay, there's nothing wrong with that. Another manager that's over that one, like, for instance, you may have had a shift manager there.
Mm-hmm.
The shift manager may say, oh, that's cute. I like that, because the shift manager may be ratchet.
Yep.
Right.
But then the general manager
he like,
ain't ratchet.
Hell no.
And it's like, no, she need to get up out of here. She been
here.
here the whole time with this?
Yeah.
Man, get her up out of here with that.
You gonna learn today.
Because them $2,000 that they might have made, once people start seeing what type of people hanging out at this restaurant, they're going to lose more than $2,000.
Yes.
Yep.
Can I get a scripture?
Yep.
It's still what Officer Matthew point he said earlier. Get Sirach chapter 7. Read verse 24, 25, and 26.
Mm-hmm.
Because these men up here, we married. That ain't leaving that ain't coming out the house.
No.
That's the cognitive distance. She's like, well, why did you should have said something. At no point did she say, well, you know what? Because her husband, he'd have checked the wife. No, because she probably dressed all crazy too.
Yeah, that's a heavy point. Because before they left the house, the mama must have said, ooh, girl, that's cute.
Now, if the manager would have said, why you didn't say something, then the
She'd
mama
have
would have
swung
wanted to
on
fight.
her. Oh, yeah. Read that. This is why I read that.
Sirach chapter 7, verse 24.
Uh-huh.
Hast thou daughters?
Uh-huh.
Have a care of their body.
Because I know a lot of people remember the Cosbys and how they wouldn't let wear the rest of your clothes at go upstairs and change. That's what parents do that. Parents are not your children's friends. You're the power in the house. Read on.
And show not thyself cheerful toward them.
Because you know how the mom is. That's her friend. Hey, you look good, girl. You grown now. You just graduated. Smiling, showing all her teeth. The husband ain't going to do that. A husband's not going to do that. He going to check her. He going to spit in her face. You need to go put some clothes on. What's wrong with you? Read.
Mm-hmm. Marry thy daughter.
So she can get a husband. Ain't no man trying to marry the woman look like Hulk Hogan. That spandex on and that blonde wig. Ain't nobody trying to marry that. A father gonna understand that her body is. He hands her off to a husband. He makes sure he would have a coat around her or something where she ain't showing all her stuff off.
Yeah, because if you a princess or a queen, you don't show your body off.
Thank you.
Right.
Nobody sees your body but that prince or that king.
That's right.
Read.
Marry thy daughter,
Uh-huh.
and so shalt thou have performed a weighty matter.
Because now you ain't got to worry about her being a baby mama.
Exactly.
Read.
But give her to a man of
A
understanding.
man who gonna keep these commandments. Read verse 26.
Hast thou a wife after thy mind?
Because if her mama was married, her mom would be after the husband. And she wouldn't allow that. She she already know. No, you change that because your dad ain't letting you roll out the house like that. Your father ain't gonna allow that. That's why I like the way these three scriptures go together.
Yes.
Because the husband's not gonna let his wife come out the house looking crazy. Damn sure gonna let his daughter walk out the house looking like that. Yep. Finish it off.
Forsake her not,
Uh-huh.
but give not thyself over to a light woman.
But he clearly she didn't get married. She probably crazy because she probably letting the daughter do what she want to do.
You know what? A a lot of these single black women, they like to listen to Steve Harvey, right? That whole act like a woman, think like a man.
The hell is this?
And this is why their daughters are like this, because look at Laura Harvey. Look at Steve Harvey's daughter. She done been passed around. She is for the streets.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
She is for the streets, and that's how a lot of these women have their daughters.
For the streets. Now watch this. Now, you gotta understand, how does this relate to cognitive dissonance?
Right.
Because the mother should have corrected this. But since a lot of toxic mothers live vicariously through their daughters, she allowed this to happen. And then blamed it on the daughter's outfit. Why? Because a lot of black people think you hating on me because of what I got. Yep. That's what a lot of black men included. Shoot, half the time men especially. Oh, you just hating because you ain't getting money.
Come on now,
Remember the dude told me that on the flying mission?
Yeah.
In where that was? In that little country place over there. Bogalusa.
Bogalusa.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude told me I'm hating because I'm not getting money like him. I told him pull his pants up.
Oh, the little young dude.
You say you just hating because you ain't getting money like this. I can hire you.
He ain't got enough money to buy a belt yet, but you
know
can
what I'm
hire
saying?
somebody.
The young dude.
Yeah. So watch this. Watch what the restaurant's official response was.
Okay, the family was asked to leave, and Butler said she was upset when the police showed up. Lula released a statement, however, saying police were not called because of anyone's clothing, but because of a disturbance.
So it wasn't calmly said.
So
how you gonna effing throw us out of?
Y'all gotta understand, we from here.
Yep.
We from New Orleans. We know how they talk.
So that what do you mean was what you mean. That's what that was.
Yeah.
Hand clapping and everything.
Telling you. Read that.
Lula posted a statement on Wednesday Lula posted a statement Wednesday on Facebook saying, Lula is committed to an enjoyable dining experience for all patrons. We have received questions about an incident that occurred at Lula Restaurant Distillery Tuesday evening. The police were called after 3 disruptive adult patrons engaged with another table of patrons. And one of the female owners of Lula.
So y'all gotta understand the ratchetness in this city, and I've been to a lot of cities, the ratchetness in this city is a lot different. The only place that I've actually seen women that are just as aggressive is New York. Well, I ain't gonna say just New York, but up north, different. Jersey, New York, Philly, all that stuff. Women down here are just as aggressive. They just country. Now, they were engaged in an argument with another table. Y'all know how restaurant owners are? Y'all not about to mess up my money.
Right.
Yep.
Y'all got care.
So when you disrupt certain things, it's like, okay, that's one fault. Now I'm about to find other faults with you. So now it's like, where's your shirt at?
And you know what's crazy? How the Most High talks about a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog.
Yep.
You ever seen a dog when he's like a pit bull going at another dog? That's how they get here. They get that way. Like they would have fought and they would have tore that place up. They would have just went at each other like wild animals.
Read.
No person or group was escorted off of the property. There were no physical altercations. The police were not called because of anyone's attire. No person or group was asked or forced to leave by management because of their attire. No patrons were denied service. The patrons involved paid their bill, tipped their waiter, and left after finishing their meal. To clarify Lula's actions and response, the Lula team called the police during a verbal altercation to ensure the safety of our patrons.
Because New Orleans people get ratchet. and they will
Right.
fight, and they will do things, and they will mess the restaurant up.
Dishes stuff flying.
And I know where
bottles
Lula
being broke.
is. I know where Lula is. They not playing that over there. That's a tourist place.
Yeah.
That's a place where a lot of people from out of town, they come and go there. Read.
The police arrived outside of the restaurant as the group was leaving. Dining is a joy, especially in New Orleans, and Lula values each and every one of its customers. We would like to apologize to all of our patrons who were dining with us at the time, our longtime customers, and particularly to any person who feels that Lula discriminated against them based on their attire or race.
Because that's what black women do. They point the finger.
Put forth the finger.
They start hooping and hollering about race and, oh, you just saying this because I'm black and you just saying this because of what I got on. No, we saying this because you ratchet. You need to stop acting like that. For real. Go to the next article.
That is what they do. Say it on the mic, bruh.
Oh, that's that redirection. Black women, they redirect. When you say something or you correct a behavior with a black woman, they're not going to acknowledge what you said. They're going to take it and just flip it back to you.
With the
Yeah.
victim mentality.
With the victim mentality.
Why you out here dressed like that? You don't know what she could have been going through.
Yep.
She could have been going through anything to make her dress like that. She trying to feel beautiful. Maybe she was in a bad relationship where she felt lower than dirt, and now she about to come outside and make herself feel more comfortable.
Come
What the hell they got to do with dressing like a
Yeah,
whore?
and none of that answers the question. They
or-
redirect.
Or like what we heard at camp when the brother was correcting the sister on how she was dressed, telling the sister that you out here making men lust. Oh, you must be lusting then. That's why you said something. No,
redirect.
because you got all your biscuits and your cookies hanging
the
out. And you
finger.
need to cover it up.
Period.
Redirection.
The hell is
They're
this?
never going to answer the question on why they're doing what they're doing.
Now, before we
this
go to break, we got to get on this simp. This is
Oh, my
cognitive
goodness.
dissonance for your head right here.
He's
Yes.
breeding two wimps.
He
Them
got
boys
he
are
got
gonna be
a
little punks.
he got a son that's a daughter
They
now.
be punks.
Yeah.
And-
Weak men breed punks. He gonna be a
Yeah.
punk.
Yeah, the oldest one, I think he gonna leave the house, bruh.
He probably will.
I think because he the only one that's looking around like damn, and he's pushed to the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
He's like the redhead stepchild right now.
he like, I hated him.
Cause he ain't trans.
Nope.
He not soft. He not effeminate. He probably gonna try to get adopted by LeBron.
Yeah, he ain't gonna.
Yeah.
He gonna do that.
That's-
Hey,
that's
LeBron.
what he
Hey,
was
Brian.
Hey Brian, look man,
Man,
my daddy tripping, bro.
I want to be a man.
I want to be a man, man. I see you got your sons over here. They dressing like men. Let me stay over here for a little while.
The oldest son hit that Cat Williams. I am a boy, damn it.
Hey, read that.
Former NBA player Dwayne Wade doesn't believe in being the leader in his marriage.
Let's
Oh my goodness.
Them balls is in his wife's purse.
bro. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 11.
God is not going to hold you guilty for that?
So you got to understand something.
Simp.
Dwayne Wade is a basketball player.
This dude was a monster.
He
on the
played
court.
he played basketball.
That's his problem.
Like y'all know those people that you was in high school with. Like, what do? I play basketball. They got people that are on the honor roll. They got people that are in the honor society. You got people that are on like the communication team. People that do the school news in the morning. You know,
Yeah.
people on student council. You know, stuff like that. He played basketball. Did he go to college?
He went to college.
He went to
Marquette College.
Marquette.
He went to Marquette. He finished, right?
He all 4 years.
Yep,
Yeah.
all 4 years.
So after he graduated college, he didn't go into his field.
He went to the NBA.
He went to play
He-
basketball.
He continued to play with balls.
He went to play basketball. While he was at Marquette, he played basketball. So while he was getting an education, yeah, he was getting an education, but he was playing basketball.
He was playing with balls.
So this means
What?
he was not leading anything. He was not an activist. He was not politically inclined. He was not somebody that put his life and freedoms on the line for the betterment of black people. He played basketball. He is not a leader.
Nope.
He's a basketball player. And this right here is a shining example. Because you're going to have women that say, because they had women that told us, y'all don't need to be talking like how y'all be talking. I said, okay, so how should we talk? Oh, y'all should be uplifting the women like Russell Wilson.
Come on now, dog.
They want a punk.
Well, Russell Wilson is married. Are you? We try to promote marriage, but then y'all say it's oppression to be under a man. And then you got wimps like this to tell you, I don't lead in my marriage. We know that.
The hell is this?
Or else your son wouldn't be your daughter now.
Exactly.
Read that.
1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3. But I will have you know that the head of every man is Christ, and the head of the woman is the man.
It didn't say the head of the woman is her husband. It said the head of the woman.
The head of the woman is the man.
Now, in a relationship, the husband is the head. But it don't specify husband right here in this verse. The men, meaning the leaders in your congregation, the leaders that are around you, those men that actually lead, they are your head if you're single. You ain't married to Jesus. Jesus is not your head if you single. If you single, your head is your leaders.
Yep.
And your leaders are men.
You know what's crazy? Jesus is a black man. They don't listen to him either.
Oh, they don't.
Bring it
No,
out.
they
They don't.
They don't listen.
They don't.
They don't listen to who? I'm married to Jesus. You don't listen to him either.
He said, thus saith him whose feet is like brass, burned in a furnace. They say, nah, his color don't matter. He said his color mattered. He said it.
Yeah, he did.
He said my color mattered. But yet, they don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. This right here is Simpology 101, cognitive dissonance at its finest.
Hey, can we get
He
that?
don't lead in his marriage.
Let's get that in the, I want to get that in the scriptures. Can we get Wisdom of Solomon 14:26? Wisdom of Solomon 14:26. Watch this.
Wisdom of Solomon chapter 14, verse 26. Disquieting of good men.
This is cognitive dissonance. Disquieting of good men, because D-Wade could have been a good Israelite man had he learned who he is and put forth the effort. Read.
Forgetfulness of good turns.
Forgetting the laws of God. Read.
Defiling of souls.
Defiling the souls. Look what they doing to that little boy. His name is Zion, not what?
What?
Zaya.
Zion, not Zaya. Zion.
Yeah.
Read.
Disorder in marriages.
Oh, you skipped one. Skip one.
Changing of kinds.
Changing the kinds. Again, what they doing to the little boy that made him a little girl. Read.
Disorder in marriages.
Disorder in marriages. Talking about he don't lead in his marriage. That is a disorder. Read.
Adultery.
Mm-hmm.
And shameless uncleanness.
Shameless uncleanness. Everything they do in their marriage is shameless uncleanness. She wearing pants, he wearing dresses.
Y'all got to understand something. Y'all got to understand something. Watch. Hey, we gonna go real quick to Officer Mikha'el with Cornerstone News.
Hey, Shalom, Israel, Most High in Christ blessed. It's your brother, Officer Mikha'el, and this is your Cornerstone News. So look, y'all, hey, if you have not done so, you need to download the IUIC TV app. Download the IUIC TV app so you can get this fire from the scriptures 24/7, uninterrupted. Live classes on the Sabbath. Y'all need to download the app. Next slide. Hey, make sure y'all supporting the Booster Club. Make sure y'all support this Booster Club so this gospel, the truth, shall reach the four corners of the earth so we can go home because we all hate it here. Next slide. Hey, make sure y'all check out this class. The inherent role of leaders. The inherent role of leaders. We lead. We don't stand in the back talking about we ain't the leaders in our marriage. We lead. That's what men do. Next slide. Hey, make sure y'all follow IUIC New Orleans on all our social medias. Make sure y'all follow our YouTube, our Facebook, our Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Make sure y'all follow all these social medias so y'all can keep getting this information. We got another one? Hey, Feast of First Fruits, June 5th and 6th. Make sure y'all celebrating these biblical high holy days, y'all. And that concludes the Cornerstone News. Let's get back to this topic. Brother done muted himself.
Hey, look.
What?
So look, gotta understand something. Gotta understand something. What we about to get into, a lot of y'all may not like.
Ooh, I know they ain't gonna like it.
Hey, real quick, before we hop into that, you know what I had to do? Because I had to tap into my inner psychologist. See, we got hey, put the camera on these two right here. We got two psychology majors.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? One is a master. Masters?
I got 4
He's in the
classes.
master.
He's in a
program right
master's
now.
program.
I'm almost done.
And he's a bachelor. Not an eligible bachelor, but he got a bachelor's in psychology.
I
You know what I'm
that
saying?
Right there. I like that right there.
He got a bachelor's psych. So we do a lot of thinking on the brain of the
Yes,
Negro.
yes.
All right. Now go to the one, the NBC News one that says black people are in a mental health crisis.
Oh.
Yes, yes.
Oh.
Yes, we are.
Yes. And that's going to perfectly segue
Uh-huh.
into the ones that you pulled up.
Be careful, officer.
Oh,
Hey,
we got him.
You gonna learn today?
That's right.
make sure we got escorts.
Black people are in a mental health crisis. Their therapists are busier than ever.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Black therapists say the spike in demand from black clients for the last year has been difficult and in some ways surprising and even hopeful.
Hey,
So,
I can help those doctors out and those patients. Hey, stop spending your money with them. Pick up this Bible and apply it. That's the medicine you need.
I'm telling you. Watch.
The last year has been one marked by collective trauma.
You heard what they said?
Collective trauma.
Collective trauma. So, adding to the trauma of everyday life that black people have to go through, the intergenerational trauma that we've inherited,
Yeah.
now we have collective trauma in the present. Trauma on top of trauma on top of trauma with no help. No mental help at all. Read.
COVID-19 brought on a wave of loss, anxiety, stress, fear, economic instability, and isolation across the country, creating within the pandemic a mental health crisis.
So the black people that was just barely making it, paycheck to paycheck, were definitely affected. And then they got news articles coming out. Oh, they gonna stop the rental assistance. Oh, they gonna cut the unemployment. And yes, there are some people that are abusing the system, but that doesn't speak for the majority. That's what a lot of people do. When black people do something wrong,
Oh,
all black people do something wrong. When Esau do something wrong, it was just him. It's not everybody.
they're all not like that.
They're all not like that. But when it come to us, we all like that. Whatever they say. Black women, all black men. Cause see, y'all niggas, cause if the man would do this, but
The hell is this?
we don't do that. Oh, well, and everybody not like y'all. But you want everybody to be in one collective. But as soon as we say black women need to do this, oh, it's not everybody, because see, me, I don't do that. See, me personally,
Come on now, dog.
now everybody's the exception to every rule. We're going to see. Read on.
Images of black people shot and killed by police. Mass protests. The shock of the Capitol riot and the opening up of the deep, systemic wounds of racism have brought on another level of trauma.
Now people are starting to realize, because they ain't got nothing to do but sit at home now. So what they doing? They're looking up stuff. They're watching on YouTube. They're seeing, wait a minute, they helping all these white people over here, but they're leaving the black people over here alone. Oh, snap. These white people, they still got jobs. They work from home. I can't do that. You know what I'm saying? They get
Literally.
help. They get help at the hospitals. They try to put me to death in the hospitals.
I hate it here.
They wanna fill our babies up with shots and all kind of stuff. They giving them a different kind of treatment over there. Now we're starting to see the systemic racism. We're starting to see who's actually benefiting when push comes to shove. Now we're starting to see it. Read on.
Through it all, black therapists who are disproportionately underrepresented in their field have been in high demand.
Why do they want black therapists?
Because they can relate.
Bingo.
There you go.
That's it.
Bingo.
Them
You sit in
them
front of a white
people,
therapist.
The
They
deaf
don't
Adam.
know.
Uh-huh.
They
gonna
don't
sit
know the
there.
struggle.
Yeah, I'm losing my job and I can't do this.
Uh-huh.
White people like, so just go get another
Yeah,
job.
another
I mean,
job.
I don't see what the problem
What's
is.
the problem?
Right.
They don't see. Well, they do, but they act like it don't exist.
They don't care.
Right. That's it right there.
You know what I'm saying? They
They
act
don't-
like it don't exist. Like, oh, you could just go out and get a job. What do you
Hey.
mean? What do you mean? Give me your job. I got you. I'm in your field.
MJ said it best. MJ said it best. They don't care about us.
They don't care.
All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. Period. Read on.
One morning, psychiatrist Danielle Hairston treated 3 black patients at Howard University Hospital in Washington, D.C., who had attempted to kill themselves.
And you know, suicide is not prominent among black people.
No,
Not
Jake,
at all.
no, hell
The black people don't off themselves. So at this point, if these people is willing to do that, I mean, there's got to be some stuff going on. Read.
In Atlanta, psychotherapist Laura Morse had clients who expressed tremendous fear for their safety after the riot at the Capitol in January.
You want to know why that's legitimate? What happened to the one black dude that was there at the Capitol riot? His ass got locked up.
Yeah.
That
He's-
woman got locked up too.
Yeah, and the woman got locked up too.
Congratulations.
The black man and the black woman both got their behinds locked up. And where all them white people at? Free.
Free.
What?
Free. Free. All the black people that was there is arrested. They had one dude, a rapper. He just got in
saw
trouble
that.
with the feds because he did a.
He took a picture on one of the
Yep.
vehicles and he put it on his album cover and they got
Came
him.
and locked
Yep.
him up.
Wow.
So he wasn't involved. He was just there and took a picture on top of a car,
And they got
and
him.
they came and got him. But them people that actually murdered people at the Capitol, ain't nothing happened to them.
Yeah, 'cause one dude was
Left
so
him.
bold. He said they gotta let him out because they can't feed him a clean diet that he's accustomed to eating.
Yes, yes.
all-
He needs a vegetarian
all
diet.
organic.
Yeah, or organic diet.
Nigga, you in jail.
Dog.
They get stuff like that.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
They can say, I need an organic diet, and they get
There you go.
what they want.
That's
The hell is this?
Black man say, go, I need an all organic. They going to give you that moldy
There
bread
you go.
with the salami on it, with the hot pepper on the middle. You better eat that. You
Eat
eat
that.
that or you don't eat nothing.
with a
Stomach
shut up
bug
nigga
growling.
on the side.
That's it.
Read.
Carol Beington Nadeem, a Maryland psychotherapist, advised her clients who she treats for trauma to avoid watching videos of police killings.
But everywhere you turn, that's what it is in this country
Yep.
now. Every other day, you looking at one of our people getting murdered. And social media don't do it no justice. Y'all repost everything.
Yep.
They had a little
Everything.
baby
Go
they got killed. And the trip part is, me and my wife was driving right past that. Like we was on I-10 and we saw a whole fleet of police cars. Like, what the hell is that? Traveling behind this slow moving blue car.
Oh.
Damn.
I was like, damn, what the hell is that?
Damn, yo.
Next thing you know, dude is shot and used his baby as a shield. They got people that's posting that the baby dead picture on Facebook. Like, why
That's
would you do?
damn
Why would
shame.
you exacerbate the trauma? I want to see no doggone dead baby. Come on, man. Y'all gotta have some tact with the stuff that y'all share. Social media has gotten out of control.
Out
Yep.
of control.
Now, seeing that black people need to be treated for their mental health crisis, can we go to that article that you had, the alter ego thing?
Okay. Let's see. What's It should be the article that says he said. It starts off with he said.
Yeah. There you go.
Let's read that.
This is from Ebony Magazine.
From Ebony Magazine. What he said. Men dish on black blondes.
Black blondes.
That's a oxymoron.
It is.
The hell
Black
is this?
blondes.
But it's cognitive dissonance.
This for y'all black women who like putting blonde hair in y'all hair.
Scroll up.
So let's get into this
This for
here.
y'all black women who like dyeing your hair from black to blonde.
Let's
gonna learn
let's
today.
read this, the bold print. Let's watch this.
For some, blonde hair on a black woman is like the unbearable screeching of fingernails across a blackboard.
You're damn skippy. It is.
It's cringeworthy.
It is cringeworthy. Very. Read.
For others, it's a unique compliment that, if worked the right way, can bring out a woman's hidden alter ego.
Let's stop right there. It said a woman's hidden alter ego. Let's get the definition of ego real quick.
An alter ego. That's not you.
Let's get the definition of
That
ego.
That's
That
why
what it said.
Beyonce call herself Sasha Fish.
It's
when she
not
got that
you.
blonde hair.
So, read that definition of ego.
Zoom in a little bit.
I can see it. Ego, a person's sense of self-esteem or self-importance.
So, blonde hair on a woman's head is an altered view of her self-esteem or self-importance. So, she thinks she's not important unless she has blonde hair in her head.
Work the right way.
Yes.
Damn.
Yes. This is what black men are saying about y'all hair.
If that's
We
not,
don't like it.
if that's not mental disorder, bro.
We don't like your hair.
You know where else I seen that mental disorder come from? The country. I used to wonder why horses looked at our women the way that they make this face when because they standing in front of them. They got the hair from the horse's ass on their head, so the horse is looking like in disgust. Like, it look like because he's like, I gotta protect my backside because you might try to come around and get what I got behind me.
Right.
And we wonder why they crazy as hell because you run around with that on your head.
Yeah, and some of the hair that they get is human hair.
Uh-huh.
A lot of that human hair is sacrificed to the gods of the people who shave their hair off. So here it is. You go to the beauty shop with 10 demons on you. You get your hair done. Now you got 20 demons on you. And you wondering why a lot of y'all be acting all crazy and y'all don't know why. You got fake hair in your head with spirits on it.
Congratulations.
And you don't even understand that your ego, your self-importance should be that of the natural hair that you have.
Yeah.
Now I know what they're going to say. They got a lot of women with alopecia. Alopecia is a side effect. A lot of women are not born with alopecia. I didn't say none. A lot of women are not born with alopecia.
Give me Isaiah 3.
They're not
Isaiah
born
3.
with alopecia. You know what I'm saying? Alopecia come when you try to perm a little child's hair early,
Mm-hmm.
and a chemical burns their hair, and their hair don't grow back. Then they start to develop alopecia. I know because I got sisters. And my little sister got a bald spot behind her ear to this day from when my mama put the chemical in her head and it got a chemical burn.
Now, you said something heavy. You said alopecia is a side effect. Let's see what it's a side effect of. Read that Isaiah 3 for me.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16. Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty.
Okay, stop right there. Let's get the definition of the word haughty. Let's get the definition of the word haughty, and let's see what's really going on here. Why did the Most High take your hair from you?
Get the security ready for Officer Mikha'el. He gonna need security.
Let's look up that word haughty.
Haughty. Arrogantly superior and disdainful.
That's the Negro.
Disdainful. Let's get the similar word.
Yes, sir. Here we go.
Proud.
Yep.
Vain.
Damn.
Arrogant.
Oh.
Conceited.
Ooh.
Snobbish.
Ooh, wait.
Hold on. He
Say
reading
conceited.
too fast. He reading too fast. Let that sink in.
Arrogant, conceited, snobbish. You see that on social media now.
Yes, you do.
Every woman, every single, I could say 100% of the women that have the blonde hair in their hair, they're all arrogant, conceited, and snobbish. All of them.
Facts.
All of them. Because they act like they're a lot better than everybody else. And a lot of them, you kind of got to look close because you don't know if they black or not.
Right.
They be black as hell, but with the makeup and the blonde hair, they be looking white.
Well, Officer Mikha'el points so heavy because when they hair not done, when they don't have the blonde weave, they don't act like that.
No,
it's
don't.
They
two
don't.
different people.
Yep.
So
They don't act like that.
So let's go back. So because they were haughty, because they were proud, vain, arrogant, conceited, snobbish, stuck up, pompous. They think they're self-important,
Above oneself.
big for one.
Big-headed.
big-headed,
Swollen-headed. On
Puffed
one's
up.
high horse.
high and mighty.
Too
Fancy
big
thing.
for one's britches.
Yep.
Hey, look at the opposite.
Uppity.
Look at the opposite.
Modest.
Damn.
Modest.
They don't want that.
Humble.
The opposite of haughty is modest.
They don't want that.
So if you're not modest, you're haughty.
So let's read the scripture.
Ooh.
Isaiah chapter 3, verse 16. Moreover, the Lord said, because the daughters of Zion are haughty
Vain, arrogant, snobbish, stuck up,
and walk with stretched forth necks
walking with their neck all twisted like they
and wanton
Read.
eyes.
and wanted eyes, looking all in every man's face, looking for the next one they want to try to bump and grind with. Read.
Walking and mincing as they go,
Uh-huh.
and making a tinkling with their feet.
That's that twisting that y'all like to do. That catwalk
Uh-huh.
that y'all like to do. That's what that's going into.
Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion.
The Most High gave y'all alopecia because y'all haughty.
Yep.
That's the side effect.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Yep. So you had beauty. Go to that. Give me that Ezekiel 16.
Yes.
You had beauty. Had beauty. That everybody in the world wanted. I don't know what y'all trying to say. I'm going to let y'all know something. A white woman getting braids in her hair is not the same as you dyeing your hair and perming it to look like hers.
Right.
A hairstyle, that's a hairstyle. I ain't never seen a blonde white girl dye her hair black and get a blowout to
What,
make
the
it
afro?
fluffy.
No,
No.
Never.
they don't do that.
A hairstyle is not the same as you dyeing and perming your hair to look like them, to fit your alter ego.
Because when they bleach their hair, it damages it. It
Yeah.
damages it bad.
Yeah. And then they got to wear wigs after a while. Then
I
y'all
noticed-
everybody walking around looking like everybody else. Y'all all look the same. Like, not the repentance. I'm talking about the unrepentant of our people. They all look the same.
Yep.
They got the same hair. They got the same pose. They got the same talk.
The same plastic surgery.
The same, everybody got the same thing.
Hey. This is how you know it is cognitive dissonance. All these black women with blonde hair and pink cars call themselves what? Barbies.
Like Nicki Minaj.
They call themselves Barbies. A white doll baby.
Or they call themselves queens after Beyonce.
Quean.
Everybody's a queen now. Everybody a queen now. They on crack and still a queen. They a dope head, still a queen.
I hate it here.
They living
On
on
point.
They living on Section 8 and they living off of finessing other men out of their money. But you a queen. No W-2s to fill out, no tax returns, no nothing. And you call yourself a queen. Man, get out of here. So go back to that article.
That's all I wanted out of that
Go to that
article.
Ezekiel.
That's all I wanted out of that article is them first 2 lines.
Ezekiel chapter 16, verse 14. And thy renown went forth among the heathen for thy beauty. For it was perfect through my comeliness, which I had put upon thee, said
So-
the Lord God.
It was You were perfect according to God's comeliness, according to the beauty of the Most High God. But you didn't like that, though. You didn't like the afro. You didn't like that. You know, I had a thing for back in the world when I used to watch Dead Presidents. Remember old girl's sister?
Yeah.
With
she
the big
had
afro.
With the big afro?
Yeah.
Boy, what? I used to and Jill Scott. With the big afro, I was like, oh, bro, like that right there. I thought that was so beautiful. Like to see a big old afro on a woman, like back in the day in the 70s and all of that stuff when the Black Power movements was really popular and all of that stuff. You looking at it, it's like, man, bro, like our sisters was, you know, they had the little thing pushed to the back, the little thing, and they had a big old afro poof.
Yep.
Bruh, wasn't nothing wrong with that. Wasn't nothing wrong with that.
You know what it showed, Officer Matthew? Who our sisters' God is. Because the Most High gave them hair just like him. But they don't like that. They're going to put blonde hair, which is the plague of leprosy, which is the white man was born with. He was born with a plague in his head, and they want hair like their God. The white man is their God.
Yep. That's why color don't matter until they want to get their hair done.
All different colors. Then red, blue, purple, gray, orange.
What the hell is this?
Hey, scroll up a little bit. Scroll up a little bit. No. Other way.
Other way. Other up.
Yeah. Go. Wait, let me see. Oh, wait. Go right there. The first thing I this is a brother. All right?
They don't want to hear what the men say.
Donnie, 34, television editor, Detroit. The first thing I think about
He's a television editor, so he ain't no bum. Go ahead.
The first thing I think about when I see a bleach blonde black woman is authenticity or lack thereof. What drove her to go for a color that rarely ever happens in nature?
Woo-hoo!
With the exception of albinos.
Come on, bro. That's what a black man is like. Why would you do that? Hey, get the picture. Stay on that.
Stay right there and get the picture
Get
of the Solomon
picture.
Islands.
The Solomon Island people. Because I know that there's somebody on there.
There's somebody out there
Somebody out there.
Every time we talk about black beauty,
they bring out these folk. That ain't your people.
That's the one. That's the one right there.
That's they one. That's they one.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Hey, that soundbite, that person, Lil Boosie, he is the definition of cognitive dissonance, by the way.
Look.
That's what they gonna bring out right there.
These the people they gonna bring out right here. These the people they gonna bring out right here. See, they got naturally blonde hair. We ain't talking about naturally. They grow that. They ain't got no choice.
But
y'all choose to put that in your hair, and they not your people.
They not even black. Just because they got dark skin don't make them black.
Exactly.
Them ain't black people.
East Indians, they got same skin tone, but they not black. They are not black people. They're dark-skinned people. Huh?
Oh, so they don't see it.
Can't see it yet.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, just Google Solomon's Island.
Yeah, it'll come up.
Google Solomon's Islands people.
Yeah, we had a.
You know what's crazy?
No, state, yeah.
We had a picture of a horse that got a message to the independent black woman, but he probably won't be able to pull it up.
What's crazy is even those sisters who talk about the alopecia or whatever excuse they have, the same money that they spend every time on these blonde wigs, they could spend in getting their hair fixed.
Hey, go over second row, second picture. That one.
That one right there.
Yeah, they say
let's get because I like that one because it really show the real yellowness of the hair. See, they got blonde hair and blue eyes.
Yep.
Because you know the black woman to say, well, we got the Eve gene, so we could create any color that we want.
That's their next point.
But do you have that in your head naturally?
First of all, let's smash that Eve gene doctrine. Eve did not give birth to all races. Eve gave birth to more black people.
Facts.
So the Eve gene is your woolly hair and your dark eyes.
Facts.
Stop being simple.
This right here is a mutation. That's all it is. And your black behind don't mutate like that.
That's how you kill cognitive dissonance with being direct.
Yeah.
That's why you say, do you have that?
Do you grow the blonde hair out of your head? When you take contacts out, is that your real eye color? Blue. No. Stop playing with the Lord.
They say they want a real man though.
Yeah. They fake nails,
Everything
fake
fake.
butt, fake lips, fake eyelashes, fake eyebrows.
They 99% fake, but want a real man.
After Bishop brought that out about the eyelashes, I don't see how people still walk
Come
through
on,
the door
man.
with that.
Come on, man. Go back to the article. See what some other men got to say. Read what Russell, an
Look at
engineer.
Russell. Look at Russell, man. Look,
Brother got a good
It's
job.
Russell, the engineer from Atlanta. What do you got to say?
I'm gonna read this. Daddy issues.
Woo!
Tacky.
Tacky. He called blonde hair tacky.
He says, I'm not necessarily a fan of blonde hair on black women. You have to make sure the blonde works well with your skin tone. It don't, so it won't work.
Oh, here- the next part.
Unless you're a stripper.
Proverbs
Hey,
7. Right there.
blonde hair is associated with whoredom.
Stripper.
So if you got blonde hair in your head,
You're looked at as,
oh,
just leave it at that.
Even among the white people, blondes have more fun.
Yeah.
Deep
Yeah.
ditch.
Blonde or brunette. Well, that's what they go. What, blonde or brunette? Go up. Other way, other up. Wait. See, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to divide light skin and dark skin.
uh-huh.
You know what I'm saying? I think it look good on light skinned women. That makes them look white.
Exactly.
Yep.
Light skinned women with blonde hair, you look Caucasian. Black women with blonde hair, you look like a black and mild.
Remember the little baby asked her mama that? You think you Caucasian?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, hey, pull that video up if you think you can find it. That's it on that article.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you think you Caucasian? You trying to be Caucasian?
You think you Caucasian?
Y'all gotta understand something.
Yep.
For
there
women,
it is.
for women that want a husband, go off of your husband's standard of beauty.
Uh-huh.
Stop going off of social media in the world, because that's where y'all get it from. You don't get it from nowhere else. No thought popped into your head and said, I want to dye my hair blonde. I want to dye it yellow because I think that would look more pretty. Why is it that the majority of the women got that same exact thought and that same exact color? Because not all of them say it's not about, I didn't get it from social media. I didn't get it from TV. I'm not doing it to look like so-and-so.
Really?
I'm doing it because I feel like doing it. How come 99% of the black women that say that, they all have that same thought, but 99% of them don't come together and say, we need to get husbands and stop being out here alone in the world?
They don't feel like it. They want to have hot girl summers.
I want blonde hair to express my individuality, like all the other 7,000 people
Right.
we just seen walk past the camp with blonde hair.
Yep. Hey, play that. Make sure that the tab is unmuted.
He got that little disclaimer on it. So
Hey, just
Okay.
click the video, brother.
I need some more blonde.
and what do you think the
You
daughter
think
gonna?
you Caucasian? Yeah, you think you Caucasian?
You better get. Do you think you Caucasian?
Do you think you Caucasian?
Cognitive dissonance. She asked the question
Oh my
back.
goodness, Lord Jesus, this is blonde hair, Mariah.
Then why do you have white hair like you think you Caucasian?
Mariah, this is blonde hair.
Why do you think
Stop.
you
The
Caucasian?
baby is absolutely.
The hell is this?
The baby know who she talking about.
This reminds me of when we was at camp. The baby say, you think you Caucasian? She said, what you talking about? I'm not Caucasian. Do you think you Caucasian? You got white people hair in your head. She said, this is not white people hair, this is blonde hair. White people got blonde hair,
Exactly.
not black people. And them Solomon Isle people, they ain't your people.
And they ain't black.
And they not black, they not Negroes. You, the Negro, Negress. Y'all got blonde hair in y'all head trying to look like white people. Just like we was at camp. Was talking about single mothers. Sisters say, I ain't no single mother. Like, all right, cool, whatever. Go to talking about stuff when you do have kids. Oh, I have a child. You just said you wasn't no single mother. Are you married? No. You a single mother? No, I'm not. Does the child live with the father only? No, the child live with me. Are y'all married? No. Are y'all dating? No. Are you single? Yes. Are you a mother? Yes. You a single mother. Cognitive dissonance. Like, you don't see that it is what it is.
Yeah.
You can't see, yes, I am a mother that has no one. She said, well, the father, he take care of the baby too. He send money too. I didn't say he didn't, but y'all ain't together. You're a single parent. It don't matter if you're getting help. You are single. Or else you wouldn't be out here not single, dressed the way you dress.
Right.
Because the girl had the side boob and the high shorts and all of that stuff.
Come on now, dog.
With blonde hair.
Yep.
With blonde hair.
Yeah.
And just couldn't get over the fact you're a single mother. It couldn't register to her. Play on the video.
Get out of here, Mariah.
You think you Caucasian?
Move. Get out.
You don't think you Caucasian. You is brown. You think you Caucasian?
Mariah, I know what color I am.
Bring it out,
You think
little
you
sis.
Caucasian?
No, I do not think I'm Caucasian.
You think you Caucasian?
I just said
Hey, you
no.
know, pause it. Hey, you know with children, the logic don't click. See, the child's mind is right.
Yes.
The mama's mind is wrong.
All the way wrong.
In the child is trying to make it make sense to her. Like, do you think you Caucasian? No. Do you think you Caucasian? Because you got Caucasian hair in your head. No, I don't.
Mama, you is brown.
You brown. You not Caucasian. Do you think you Caucasian? You know what I'm saying? You know how kids ask the same thing over and over? They trying to make it make sense to them, and it don't make sense because you confusing her.
It's against nature. That's why it don't make sense.
Play on.
Well, I think you are.
I don't think I'm Caucasian, Mariah.
Why do you have white hair?
It's blonde hair. It's not white.
Why do you have white hair? You was African America. What's you doing white hair?
Mariah, you better get out of my face.
You
And first of all, it's called African American, not African America. I know what I am.
Why is you Caucasian and you think you Caucasian?
I don't think I'm Caucasian.
Well, why do you have Caucasian hair?
Oh.
Little girl.
Hey, hold
You
on,
better
hold on.
Yo, but
Stop the video. Notice when the little girl said, well, why do you have Caucasian people hair in your head? Mama had to pause, and her next resort is little girl. You know, anytime a parent say little girl or little boy, they about to whoop you. Now, how you gonna tell them whoop that little girl? Because she cut your behind.
But the thing is, if you can't see that, you are lost.
All the way lost.
If you can't see that your black behind did not grow that hair, and that other people do grow that hair, and you ain't them people, and it don't grow naturally out your scalp, and you putting that stuff in your head, something is wrong. You're trying to hide something. Back in the day in the Bible, you know where that's at? When Judah found Tamar? I want to show y'all something. And it goes right along with that article that Mikha'el had posted.
Bruh, this video, bruh.
Genesis 38.
You see where it's at?
Yeah. I'm gonna start at verse 13. Genesis 38, verse 13. And it was told Tamar, saying, behold, thy father-in-law goeth up to Timnath to shear his sheep. And she put her widow's garment off from her, and covered her with a veil, and wrapped herself, and sat in an open place, which is by the way to Timnath.
What she did?
She put her widow's garments off from her, and covered her with a veil.
She covered herself with a veil, because that's what prostitutes used to do back then. Read.
And wrapped herself, and sat in an open place, which is by the way to Timnath. For she saw that Shelah was grown, and she was not given unto him to wife. When Judah saw her, he thought her to be an harlot.
He thought her to be an harlot. Why? Because harlots covered up, so you don't really know who they are. They look different. You can't tell who the harlot is. Same thing with this blonde hair stuff. That's why the other website called it an alter ego.
Mm-hmm.
You got the blonde wig on, you got the makeup on. You look very different from yourself with your natural hair with no makeup. So you put on that covering. You cover all of that stuff up to look and act like a harlot. You do that. Period. Because a lot of women I find that have men for husbands, if they did wear blonde in their head, they don't wear it no more after they married.
That's right.
A lot of them don't. Some of them do. They be married to beta men.
Mm.
And them beta men, they be having them lusts too. You know what I'm saying? So she trying to keep up with the lust of her husband so he won't step out.
Yep.
So she do what the other females do in order to keep her husband there. But that's some weak man stuff. But just like this little girl was trying to make sense of it, your mama you are covering yourself with this blonde hair and this makeup. You have no idea of how you actually look to men. We trying to tell you.
Yeah.
But a lot of y'all don't want to listen.
They ain't gonna listen.
A lot of y'all don't want to listen.
Hey, look, for anybody that's looking for the articles or the videos, we will post them on our Facebook page. Follow us on IUIC Louisiana Facebook and get those links to the articles.
So, I wish we had more time, bro, because we ain't even get through all of the articles. Ain't never enough time.
Never enough.
Never enough time.
You
But
know what it is time for, though? Some kingdom music. We always got time for kingdom music.
hey, shalom, Israel, Most High Christ bless. It's also Matthew Witt, Kingdom Music. So, if y'all have not gotten the original sound or organized sounds of Zamar, y'all are slipping. Y'all need to get that album. Go on your iTunes. Go on your Spotify's, your titles. Go ahead and get that thing, bro. Also, I don't know if you can find it, IT. Captain Ben Zion is coming out with an album.
Say what now?
Captain Ben Zion is coming out with an album.
I know that thing gonna be fire.
With an album. A whole album called I Repent. All right?
Ooh.
Just wait on it. It's coming. All
All
right?
praises.
It's coming.
Hey, the South got something to say.
Yeah, go ahead. Send that to IT.
The South got something to say.
Hey, look, bro. Y'all got to understand something. When it come to music, South got something to say, bro. All right?
Yeah.
The South got something to say. All right? We hold it. We've been holding the backfield for a little second. Holding the backfield for a little second. And y'all got to understand. So, let the people see that.
Hey, you gotta unmute the tab too. Make sure
Yeah,
you
unmute the tab, bro. Unmute that thing. Let the people hear. Stop. You can't, hey, bro, you gotta wait. You gotta wait. Captain Ben Zion. Y'all know where he from? Memphis. Y'all know where Memphis at? The South.
That's right.
The South. The South. Bruh, we coming with it, man. We coming with it. We got a lot of music coming out in Israel this year. Hey, y'all stay tuned, all right? Y'all stay tuned. Y'all go get the Benjavites. Y'all go get Jeremiah. Go get Patient Saints Volume 2. Go get Psalms 149. Go get all of the music. Support Israel. We coming out with a lot of music, so a lot of y'all should have no excuse on why you keep going to Gorilla in the Coop pulling up to the zoo. All right? Panda, listening to Lil Durk and Lil Waterbed and
Little pistol starter.
Lil Jumper Cables and you know, all them little people. You ain't got no business listening to them now. Now you can actually listen to some actual righteous music. And it hit hard. It ain't like the music when I first came in, it was scarce. The music was scarce. It was only like a few. You know what I'm saying? You had Deacon Asaph, you had Deacon Abiel, you know, you had, Captain Azariah, you know, you had Captain Hoshea. Every now and then he'll drop something. It wasn't really, but now they got artists coming from every direction, and the music is good. They ain't putting out no whackness. OR will turn your stuff down if it's whack. I'm telling you, they will look. We're not gonna rock with this one. All right, come with something better. Telling you, we Israel, we moving forward. All right, we're moving forward. So I ain't gonna hold y'all time up much longer. That has been Kingdom Music. So look, Israel, we talked about the signs of the times. A lot of the signs of the times are the incredibly disruptive things that our people are doing to themselves. The blonde hair, that is killing the black image. Blonde hair alone is killing the black image because we have no actual image of ourselves. The image of black people is not blonde hair. The image of black people is black woolly hair, like the God that we are the sons and daughters of. All right? Y'all got to understand these things. Stop looking to this country for justice. Stop looking to this country for correct judgment. Stop looking to this country for your standard of beauty. Your standard of beauty, your justice, your judgment, all of it comes out of this book. All right? So, with that, turn it over to Officer Mikha'el with the alms.
Hey, y'all, give alms. Because guess what? The more alms y'all give, the more of this medicine our people can receive. So, if you want to give alms to your local school, you can do so by dropping it in the drop box. If they have a PayPal, you can send it through the PayPal to the local school at israelunite.org. If you want to send to New Orleans to help improve this radio show, to keep it coming to y'all, y'all can donate via PayPal at IUIC.NewOrleans@israelunite.org. Also, make sure y'all donate to the Booster Club at IUIC.fundraising@israelunite.org. We got to push this truth.
Israel united in Christ. We are not a hate group. We are not affiliated with any other Israelite group. Israel United in Christ is a nonviolent, Bible-based movement. We do not advocate or condone any acts of violence against any race, ethnicity, or gender. We advise that if anyone hears or knows of any plots to cause harm to anyone or to break the laws of the land, you must contact the proper authorities to bring awareness to any possible threat, as stated in Leviticus chapter 5, verse 1. So, this has been IUIC New Orleans Precept upon Precept. I'm Officer Matthew to my left.
Officer Mikha'el.
To my far left.
Officer Micah.
To my very far left.
Officer Akim.
And we have been Precept upon Precept. We enjoy having y'all today, and we say
Shalom.